Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a little bit of confusion regarding the release of some new trailers for the upcoming Season 14 The Island storyline and why LEGO might have just confused a lot of people here. Now, of course, if you guys have been keeping up with the news for Season 14 The Island, you would know that LEGO had recently released a new teaser trailer of sorts for the upcoming season, and in the title of this video, they refer to this season as Season 3. So, right away, a bunch of people were kind of confused on that, and I don't blame you guys. It is quite confusing, but there is a reason as to why Season 14 would be called Season 3 here, and I'm going to be explaining that right now. So obviously, with LEGO's, new introduction to Ninjago starting with Season 11, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu, that season was kind of the mark, I'd say, where Ninjago kind of separated itself into two distinct brands. You have Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu, which is everything from 2011 to 2019, specifically March of the Oni, and then you have simply Ninjago, starting from 2019 all the way to the current day. These two shows have been listed across several sources as being separate entities, but of course we all know that they are one continuous story. Ninjago 2019 picks up exactly where March of the Oni left off. It's all one consistent storyline, but a lot of sources treat it as two different shows. A good example of this would be Netflix. Netflix has these two series listed as separate series instead of lumping them all together as one, even though we as Ninjago fans are aware that this is one continuous story. So what does that have to do with this being labeled as Season 3? Well, when you take into account how Season 11 is technically Season 1 into this new series, that would mean that Season 11 is Season 1, Season 2 would be Prime Empire, and Season 3 would be Master of the Mountain? Yeah, okay, so I can see where some people would get kind of confused here. Now, of course, this does relate back to marketing and actually selling this as a new series. Believe it or not, in a lot of territories, Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain were sold as one consecutive season. That's especially true for sources, again, like Netflix, which aired Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain as the same season. It was just a simple way to sell this property to different studios that wanted to put it out there and different channels and networks that wanted to air it. It was easier for Ninjago to sell the two seasons as one as opposed to two for whatever reason. But if we discuss this same thing using that logic, then Season 11 would be Season 1 of the new Ninjago series. Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain will be labeled as Season 2 because in a lot of territories they're lumped together as the same season, even though they're not, which would mean that Season 3 would be The Island. Makes sense. Again, I get why this is confusing. I mean, this is the 14th season of Ninjago that we're going to be getting here. The Island is the 14th season in terms of canon and in terms of everything that's connected, but in terms of the actual marketing and in terms of selling this to different studios and different networks to actually air these episodes, this is Season 3. So I feel like that's why LEGO called this a Season 3 trailer. I just wanted to clear up a little bit of the confusion regarding that. It just has to do with selling and marketing and actually getting this out to networks to actually air. So I hope I was able to kind of explain that here. Again, it is kind of confusing and kind of messy, but I hope I was able to get my point across and explain to you guys why this is being called Season 3. Of course, for everyone else, it's Season 14. So hopefully you learned a little bit here today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this topic. Were you confused by LEGO's branding of this as Season 3? Why or why not? And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.